Hey you, it's Jess here and welcome back. Today we're doing my January wax melts empties. I pretty much finished everything I wanted to for this month that I put in my melting basket last month. So let's get into it, and then after I go through this, I will show you what I'm putting in my February basket. And I think it'll be a fun month because we're kind of like doing sort of Valentine's Day theme. But let's get into the January empties. Okay, first of all, I'm going to go through some stuff that I haven't finished quite yet. So first of all, I have Bewitching Wax The Guardians, which is warm tea and cakes, a hit of espresso, and a sweet bourbon cream. I am finishing this one off tomorrow. I'm melting the second to last one right now. It smells so freaking good. I really love this one. She doesn't sell this one anymore except in her custom, like, she calls it like a pumpkin bar or something, but it's like a loaf, but really pretty design. So you can still get this as a custom loaf, but not as like this small design. But honestly, this is so good. It literally smells like bubble tea. Like if you get a just a regular bubble milk tea with the pearls, maybe even a brown sugar bubble milk tea, because it has that sweetness, but it smells exactly like tea with the sweet pearls. Oh my god, it's so good. Like, I don't know how like this mix makes it like the espresso, like the warm tea and cakes makes sense. The tea, you know, and then the sweet bourbon cream probably gives us that sweetness, but I guess the hint of espresso is just enough to turn it into bubble tea. But I freaking love it. It fills up the whole place. I melted it one day, and the next day I hadn't melted it yet, but I came home from outside and it smelled like bubble tea in here. I freaking love it. So great. I'm finishing this tomorrow. I'm gonna be sad because I will have none left, but I can always get a big one if I want. But I'm having fun just trying lots of scents, but definitely love this one. And then this one is also unfinished. I put this in here because I kind of broke the clamshell. This is Evergreen Wreath, tart citrus, grapefruit, and seasonal evergreen. I think basically we melted one. We're like, you know what? This is maybe not for us. Like we didn't get rid of it, but I don't know if I'm gonna melt the rest of it just because it just didn't end up being like the piney scent that was for us. I guess it's just the evergreen. It's not our type. I think winter pine or something like that was good. There's a few different ones I liked, but I tried this out just to see like the different sort of pine scents and what I would like, but the evergreen is not quite for me. So I don't think I will be melting any more of this, and I'll just be moving this along because it wasn't quite for me. But it is beautiful, and it was super strong and powerful, great performer. Just wasn't for my nose, and that's fine. Not everything's gonna be for you, you know. And then this is a finished one for Bewitching Wax. This was Set New Intentions, sparkling prosecco, juicy apple, and a hint of pine. See, this one, the pine was good, and it was just a hint, but it was definitely a piney one. And but I think it had that sort of juicy apple, but it was definitely a bit more effervescent, a bit more like fizzy and less like in your face apple mixed with that pine. So it was a nice soft fizzy pine scent, really, with a slight lot of sweetness. Also worked super duper well, super powerful, filled my apartment. I will say I do have a half open composite apartment. I do have a wall through the middle, but there's a gap on either side. So it's like my kitchen here with the wall, and then gap, and then living room. So it fills up that whole open-ish space. And I use a tea light warmer, by the way, for everything, but I always get good performance out of that. But yeah, so I really like this one, and obviously I put this one for New Year and setting new intentions kind of thing. So I really liked that one. So maybe it was the pine rather than the evergreen. But that is that one, and that's everything from Bewitching Wax. I do have one here from Zape that Andrea gifted me. This is Cappuccino Pizzelle, and oh my god, this one was so good. I want to smell it again. Yeah. It says vanilla waffle cookies, toasted marshmallows, and espresso. A really fun, delicious coffee scent. Was super powerful in my place. It lasted for hours. I'll burn out. It would go through a whole tea light and then some. And you really got the espresso at the beginning, and then it just mellowed out for the rest of the hours, just at this delicious waffle and marshmallow flavor, and it was just super good. My partner really enjoyed this one too. So loved that one. So hopefully they bring that back this year because would love some more of that one. Then we have L3 Waxy Wonders. This one isn't finished. I just decided to do one bunt, and I'll keep this other bunt for another time. But this was New Year, New Me, so you can see why I use this one. This is elderberry pomegranate champagne. And what would I say about this one? It was super strong, super powerful, long lasting, smelled just like gummy candies, I guess. That was pretty much it. It was very sweet gummy candy. I'm not sure why, because I guess maybe it was the elderberry, but you would think the pomegranate and the champagne would not be as sweet, but this was super sweet gummy bear kind of smell. It wasn't terrible. Like it was nice, but it wasn't exactly what I was hoping for. I was hoping the champagne would like make it less like candy sweet, but it was very candy sweet. But it was a great performer, and I did the whole bunch, so I was happy with myself with that one. And then I also used a sample. This was strawberry pound cake, vanilla cookies, vanilla butter fudge, and vanilla bean noel. I don't remember this one very much. I think it was mostly just like a soft vanilla scent. I really don't remember melting this one. I think it was just like I don't know, it was a lot more vanilla than it was strawberry, I will say. But it was nice. And then I used up this whole tarted, so this is the 4 fluted tarts. This is blueberry cobbler and sugar cookie royale. So first I just cut one in half, and that went disastrously, to be honest. I melted one half, and in about 1 or 2 hours, it just started smelling so disgusting. It started off so good, but I think the oil burned, and it smelled disgusting, like a whole moldy sandwich or something suddenly coming out, and it was annoying to try and shift that smell. It was gross. So we're like, okay, is maybe the oil burn is not enough one, but we'll try the other half. The other half did the same, started off beautiful, and then only an hour, 2 hours later, disgusting burnt smell. So I melted the rest as full fluted tarts. I didn't cut them up at all. I just used the whole tart, and it lasted for much, much longer. It never had that smell, burnt smell again. So I feel like, I don't know, something in here, sugar cookie royale or blueberry cobbler in my melter, it needed more wax to protect the oil or something. It was kind of annoying that I could only use, these tarts were not small, and so it was quite a lot of wax to melt at once, but it made it last for many more hours, up to 6 hours. Beautiful smell. Really liked this one. And it must be the sugar, very sad, it must be the sugar cookie royale, because or either they use a different blueberry cobbler, because I've melted a blueberry cobbler alone from Fantasy Wax, and that was fine. So I don't know, but I guess it got me through a whole packet super fast, but then I ended up having 3 days worth, or 4 days if I hadn't cut that one in half, but well, it was still really good. Apologies for any weird cuts, but there's construction in the shop downstairs, and they're just sort of drilling on and off. It's really freaking annoying. They must be putting in shelves and stuff for this new shop, but there'll be some weird cuts in here, so I apologize, but they kind of just go all day long, and I want to get this filmed so I can go back to my drawing work, So anyway, finally, the rest of my melting basket was Fantasy Wax melts. Love Kirsten. So first, I used up one of these shapes, which was holiday treats, apple strudel, zucchini bread, and glazed donuts. So I just cut one up because I'll save this one for for December next year, or even November. Probably November actually for this one. It was really good. So I cut it up, and usually what I do is at night, I change up the wax and I put a new fresh one in, and I get it all set up with a new tea light and whatever we need. And then when Locke gets up in the morning, they turn it on. They light the candle for me. And so one morning I actually woke up and I was like, oh my God, like whatever food Locke is making right now smells so delicious and I want to eat it. And I got up and I was like, wait, that's this wax melt. So this holiday treats one totally tricked me, like rude, but it smelled really good. It filled up even more of my space. As I said, like I was in my bedroom, which most don't get into our bedroom. So this was like a wafter, got everywhere, which is great. And it smelled delicious. Definitely a great apple strudel. And you definitely get sort of that glazed donut at the end. But I'm glad I have another shape left for next year, and it'll probably be even like more crazy next year. So I just wanted to use up one of those this month. So good. And then I used up another from the sort of Christmas releases, which is Totally Tinseled Tomorrowland. This is cocoa butter cashmere and spiced winter tea. And I just finished this one up and I thought it was really good actually. It definitely it starts off in that cashmere body care. How to describe it? I don't know. It's just like a soft shop kind, like a clean shop, soft fluffy scent. But then you have like that tea underneath, which gives it a little bit of sweetness. And it was just like a really nice soft scent, powerful, but the scent itself was like, it was nice, and also nice palate cleanser between other like more gummy or sweet or powerful scents, and I really actually enjoyed this. So I'm glad I picked it up, and I really liked the hit of tea in there. Then I have some shot cups. We have zucchini bread and sugar cookie royale, and this was really tasty. Yeah, just like a really sweet, rich zucchini bread, sugar cookie royale. Loved that one. Obviously, I think it's a core scent, and for good reason. It's super tasty, good, strong one, and I always cut these in half. Oh, so Yule Ball. We did this early in the month. This is iced lemon cookies, and it was just so good. It smells literally like a cookie. Like it's like the lemon pound cake. You can kind of smell the crumbliness of like the crumbs of a cake. And this, you can like literally smell a cookie. And we were inspired by this, so we actually made lemon shortbread. We didn't ice them, but like pretty much our lemon shortbread tasted exactly how this smelled, so that was awesome. Love that one. Andrea destashed it to me. It's an older one, so yeah, I wanted to use this because it was a beautiful light blue and just felt like very wintry, so loved that one. So great, and it was so fun to bake based off of it. And then I just have two samples from Fantasy Wax. Pistachio pudding cake. I keep being like, what does pistachio smell like? But Lux smelled this one and they were like, oh, it's marzipan. Which my dad loves marzipan. So every Christmas he'd get a marzipan pig to eat. So that's what it makes me think of. But yeah, it was like a marzipan cakey smell. Super rich, super strong and powerful as well. I didn't have any like duds in terms of performance this month, but that could be my setup, at my apartment. But yeah, I actually did really enjoy the pistachio pudding cake. And then we melted milk and cookies. This one wasn't quite for me. It was very powerful. It's like chocolate chip cookies and milk, but it wasn't quite the same for me. It didn't do much for me, to be honest. It was fine, but otherwise, not quite for my smell. But that was my January empties. So now we're gonna filling our basket up with our February goodies. Okay, so I have quite a mix this time. I actually have 3 from that Smell Good shop because I've been wanting to finally give these a try, and I think they should all be, I don't know why I didn't put, I put the date on here, but not on here that I got this one. So I'm going to put it on there because I don't know if I'm going to melt the whole thing, but I got these in December. So first, so you can see what I'm kind of going for my February basket here. First one I have Luke and Leia from that Smell Good shop, which is Choco Banana Bread. And I was like, chocolate, I want to put some chocolate in here, you know. I actually really like this. I actually like the smell of, I think the banana is very soft. It smells like a sweet banana, maybe banana milk. And then you have, I don't know, I like the smell of fake chocolate. So it'll be interesting to smell it on warm. I'm interested to see how it like goes into a space. But I don't know, I'm excited for this chocolate banana bread. Obviously, Luke and Leia is a forbidden bad couple because they are twins. Ew. But the chocolate banana bread is really cute, like the smell that I wanted. Then I've got peaches and cream, sweet peaches, creamy vanilla. I'm not 100, this is one I want to try on warm. Because the thing is, it doesn't smell creamy at all. And doesn't smell like peach either. It smells effervescent and fizzy. I think that's really weird. Like, I don't get peaches and cream at all from this. I don't know if it's like, it's the wrong scent. That's all it almost makes me think of. But I want to melt it to see maybe it mellows out on warm. I don't know. So this one's a maybe. But peaches and cream makes me think of Valentine's as well. And then this one, Andrea's got a date on this. It's from October. So she gave me this one. This is the Bell Witch, which Locke was like, oh my god, like the Doom band. And literally, like, in our last US box, Locke got the Bell Witch shirt in, which is hilarious. But I don't know if this is supposed to be the Doom band, but this is macerated strawberries and sugar cookie. And I look at this, I love these colors together. So pretty. Yeah, that's like, you really get that sweet, sugary strawberry there, like it's actually macerated. I think this is like the first like out and out strawberry like that I really smelled, that I really love. So I think I really love the idea of the macerated strawberry. And then it just has the soft sugar cookie behind it. So excited for this one. So that's everything from that Smell Good shop. I have one from Zape, which is another coffee scent. This is one I picked up called Flat White, which is espresso and vanilla cream. And Flat White is like an Australian coffee. It's very simple, but, you know, I had to pick it up because it's like a flat white as an Australian. But look how beautiful it is. It's got like the coffee and then like the cream on top. A flat white is like a less frothy latte, pretty much. But yeah, I just really wanted to include a coffee scent. I need to buy more coffee blends because I kind of want a coffee in every month, but because I love coffee. These clammies are kind of hard because I feel like I can smell the plastic of the clam, but when you actually melt these, there's no plastic. But I think this will be a good, like, just clean coffee scent with just a little bit of vanilla versus the champagne, the cappuccino Brazil, which has a lot more waffle to it. So excited for that to melt throughout. And then I have one from Scentsy that Andrea gifted me. This is Warm Pumpkin Drizzle. I decided to bring this in because you're like, what the heck? I just wanted to try one of the Scentsys. And she actually told me in a message after my haul of this that this one has pineapple in it. In the pumpkin drizzle. And now that I smell it, I can actually get that pineapple. It's got like the slight sweet of pineapple in there through the warm pumpkin. And I like that. I like that. It's like a soft fruit, like a more earthy, rounded, soft fruity. So I want to give this a go and have a try at Scentsy. And also, like, I think it was a delicious scent. Not quite Valentine's, but I don't care. I don't care. I have one from Fantasy Wax Melts. This is another one gifted to me from Andrea. It doesn't have one of her stickers in, but I think it's an older one. This is Olaf, which is toasted marshmallows. I just think it's super cute. And actually this month in Feb, Dreamlight Valley, the game, is gonna have Olaf get added to the game. So I think that'll be really cute. I just thought about that. I just wanted this as more of a general, like, it's still wintry, so sort of referencing the winter. And just like a soft scent to go between other things. So that's that one. And then I have one for Bewitching Wax in her Galentine's collection, which was in my combined haul. But we have Sabrina, who's obviously the teenage witch. We have homemade strawberry white cake, freshly baked zucchini bread, and vanilla wafers. I think the whole collection is pretty much cured, but I felt like a lot more of those were a bit more springy or summery. So I want to save them until then. But look how beautiful. So I was like, I'll just pick one to go for Feb, and the rest will be saved for a bit warmer times because they're a bit more floral, soft, juicy, fruity, effervescent. So I want to save them, except for one coffee, but I've got a coffee in my basket, so that's why I picked Sabrina. This is a way more of a savory zucchini bread. So I think it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to smell this one. This is probably, I mean, I love the collection. Like, there's some extreme bangers, but this is probably my least favorite of the group. So I want to get it melted. I want to give her a try and a fair go. And then I have a Pharmacist daughter from Andrea that she gave me. This is strawberry lemon tart, French lemon tart, and strawberry pound cake. Yeah, I just remembered, like, it's a really sweet, slightly lemony. I just really liked that hit of strawberry in there. And yeah, I think it would be just a nice, like, Valentine's, because you got, like, the cold, like, the lemon kind of makes me think it's summery, but it could also be wintry with the tartness and the citrus. Like how oranges are in season in winter. So that's what makes me think of, like, having the lemon, and then the strawberry pound cake is very Valentine's. Plus this is from whatever the 5th month is of last year, so it'd be good to use it, and I think it'll be nice throughout the month. Now, last two, because I don't know if I'm going to be finishing all of these, but I want a variety through the month, so I can have different things on different days. But this is Nerdy Wax Company Badness Level, so it's a Lilo and Stitch, and it is chocolate cake, vanilla icing, and cherries. And when I hold this one, I was like, oh my god, I freaking love it. And I still freaking love it. Oh my god. Like, chocolate and cherry, it's so good. I have to get more blends of this, like, of chocolate cherry, because it smells so freaking good to me. I just really love the combination. It's like a tartish cherry in this one with the chocolate cake. So good. So I just thought this was like the first basis of my basket. Like, I want to put this one in here. Let's work around that. So we got, like, the chocolate, we got some more strawberry. This is probably the only cherry, I think, but I got some more cherry in, but I want to cure it for longer. So that's what I'm going to do for now, but that one, I bet, it just smells so good. So I'm excited for that one. And finally, I got a big brittle here. This is gifted to me from Andrea. Does it have a date on it? No, but that's okay. It's I'm Singing the Blues, Blueberry Muffin, Serendipity, and Zucchini. Yeah, I like it. I like the fruity, like, you get the blueberry muffin and then you get, like, this fruit underneath from the Serendipity. I really like that, so I think and I really wanted to bring in another blueberry because Locke really liked it from last month, so I'm bringing this one in for them. And I actually really smell that blueberry muffin, which I love, so I thought I'd bring in a blueberry. But that is everything in my basket for this month. Look how beautiful. My basket sucks. So whatever, but I got it free as a gift basket, and I'm like, I need to use up these baskets somewhere in my house. It's red, but whatever. it works for now. But yeah, I'm really happy with this basket. I'm really excited for this month. I definitely wanted to try out a bit more everything everywhere, and like because I started melting wax like in the Christmas season, I started at the beginning of November, so I had a little bit of autumn and then Christmas, and then New Year's you could tell was kind of like Christmassy still. I don't know, it was a mix. So now we can get into these sort of sweeter, fruitier scents, and I'm really excited for that. But that is everything for this video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you liked. Let me know what you're melting, I don't know, this week or this month, depending on how you do your melting baskets. What are your ideas for Feb? Are you also doing kind of a theme like that? I couldn't do like an outright theme because I'm a beginner collector. So I just got what I could, but I think all of them they're all picked with intention. So let me know what you're doing for Feb, any ideas. But otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I love you. Bye-bye.